What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? Let me make sure we're going to pull up here on the YouTube before we get started. Perfect. Let me know if video and audio is coming through just fine. I feel like it should be. Half pint. Can't wait to get upgraded to at least 3/4 pint. Lol. Yep, you got that right. That would be patent. I mean, I hope. I feel like I'm getting bigger. I'm working out. I'm staying active. I'm hoping that's all contributing to. Oh, get my camera right here. All contributing to upping that half to more than that. Oh, my camera might be backwards from what you guys are used to as well, because I was talking to a buddy of mine who came in here and messed with my camera and told him to flip it back the way it was supposed to be, and he did not. So I'm going to look different than usual from flip-flop. But maybe he'll listen to me one day, and we can get that resolved. But anyways, what's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's day is going well. Let me scroll up here. Sylvia K, hi from the UK. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for joining. What's up, Levi? What's going on, Mike Birch? Good to see you in here, man. Charlene Grady, howdy, howdy. Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I can go for some cod. I do like fish. Dot Roper, hey, Levi. Howdy, howdy. Nope, Patton, he's always been half pint. This old man, the milkman. Yeah, we'll see. Good view, Levi. You look good. You look as ugly as usual. I appreciate it. I'm glad you keep it honest. I don't want you lying to me. Oh, man. Well, I am tired today. I have had a pretty busy day. I had work this morning, worked until about 1 o'clock, came home, and I've been working on some schoolwork. I just finished a paper not even 15 minutes ago, a little 2-page paper, so got that knocked out. And as you guys could tell from the thumbnail and whatnot, yeah, spring break is right around the corner. Right around the corner, meaning I leave like tomorrow to head out to Colorado. There will be a few more stops along the way, and of course, all of it will be on camera. I was about to grab my camera, but it's out of reach. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff to come with that. So look out for a ton of awesome content. As we get more and more people here throughout the rest of the live, I'll update you more and more about more plans, so that way I don't have to say all of it too much. I don't want to be too repetitive for my early birds, although I do appreciate all of you because you're the ones that get the ball rolling. So thanks for coming early. And pop my ears, my allergies messing with me. Let's see. What grade are you in? I am a sophomore in college right now. I will be finishing my AA this year, and hopefully the bachelor's in a nice little 2-year program after that. Hey, SKW Lifts. What's going on, Kizzo? Look who made it. Hopefully most of you know and follow SKW Lifts. My cousin Corinne. Fantastic. Please go check her out. No class today, so I can watch. Good. I'm glad you're able to make it. That is awesome. Let me get this window open, too, real quick. A little better lighting in here. A little bit. Adds a bit of natural light to it. David Snow, what's up, Levi? What's going on? Yeah, like I said, been very, very busy here lately between my school, my work stuff, all kinds of stuff. Just staying active, staying busy, trying to keep up with my climbing and working out, which has had to go on a little bit of a decline as I've been traveling around so much, and as you can see, is not going to slow down anytime soon with this upcoming trip coming through in a day. So, go. That's the way we roll. I'm not about being sedentary, so I guess there's, it's part of life. So you got to have your give and takes. You can't have your cake and eat it too, they say. Levi, haven't you heard? No nuts in the White House. Go spring break due to the virus. Oh, well, whoopsie daisy, spring break is canceled. It's not for me. I'll be in Colorado. So I think I've heard that cold kills germs. So I'll be on the slopes skiing. Don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Thank you for mentioning my remarks specifically. I loved it. Loved the video at the 41.36. The footage with the cat was precious. Thank you, B-Pat, and I appreciate it. I love the cat too. Super cute. And all the dogs, of course. I was going to use more of the footage, but honestly, a ton of it was usable because they were so excited to see me. They're jumping between my legs and bumping my arm and hitting the camera and all kinds of stuff. But I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping to put more and more time here into the YouTube stuff in the following weeks to months to years. I mean, ideally in the long term, but here in the next few weeks, hopefully to start cranking up the amount of content, maybe and adding in an extra vlog here and there. If you guys would like to see that kind of stuff in between, like the regular, your regularly scheduled viewings of me every Friday. I'm gonna try to add in a couple more vlogs here and there, and then add more content where I can. So it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Sounds like a cool trip coming up. Big Wave FLA. Appreciate you joining in here, and it does. I'm looking forward to it. Mike Birch, love this guy. I love the vacation vid, SKW lifts. Also, speaking of vacation vids, if you haven't seen Life of Mars S, maybe not an S. Someone link it in here for me if you could. That is a fantastic video with Marissa, Josh, my Uncle Ray, everyone all involved in the entire trip. It looked like a fantastic time. And they went on a cruise. They were in Miami, all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely go check that out too. Hey, my cousin Isaiah. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for making it. And Levi from IC Joker. Oh, yes, I remember. What's going on, guys? Good to see you in here. Emmett, my buddy Emmett. Pop you up on the screen, Emmett. This guy's a goat. I miss that guy while I'm out of town. I wish he could come skiing. It'd be a blast to have him out there. The only way the cold will slow down cold if you're skiing and you're swimming shorts. Lol. Well, if you ask my dad, one of my buddies, he calls them short shorts, and he'd definitely say that he wouldn't have any problem being cold out there. Hey, Colorado was beautiful. Jeff Miller, agreed. I actually went there last year for spring break. We went to Colorado. We were there for about a week. We skied in Arapahoe Basin and Loveland, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But we had an absolute blast. It's me and the same crew that is going this trip. It's 5 of us. And you'll get to meet everyone. I think you've met most people on my channel so far. But no matter what, you'll meet/see everyone on the videos coming up here soon. And Auntie Ann, look who it is. Hey, Auntie Ann. Thank you for making it to today's live. Happy to see you in here, as always. How's your day been? My day has been busy. I'm tired. Good, though. I've been trying to get more sleep, go to bed earlier, which is, dependent on how much I have to do in a day, but powering through. But yeah, so for the upcoming few days, we kind of have, if you could see my calendar back there, you definitely can't read it, but it has kind of the layout of all of the days that are planned for the trip currently. And as of right now, there we go, a bit brighter, that's better. As of right now, we don't have an exact set plan for every single day because, we want to explore the city, go around Denver, see what, the city has to offer. One thing we do want to try to do is hit a climb, which would be really, really cool. Me and my buddies were actually just talking about that before I hopped on here because it would be fantastic to hit some climbing, not just in my own local gym, but out there. And if we get lucky, it's just a smidgen, we got to find the right place, right price, right time. It would be awesome to hit some natural rock climbing while we're out there, going on some, real boulders. That's mind blowing to me, having only climbed in the gym, and I'm in Florida, so it's all limestone. It's not like I have a lot of outside climbing to do personally. So it would be really, really cool to be able to do that. I knew the lighting seemed odd. That's better. Yeah, what's up, Trevor? Appreciate you joining in here, man. Wow, Levi's creaking really bad tonight. This chair might be creaking extra if that's what you're hearing, or it's my knees, one of the two. Susan Jacobson, hi, Levi. Thank you for joining. Howdy, howdy. Get another sip of my water here. I know I look flushed and I might sound a little bit congested. My allergies are absolutely killing me, man. It's been a rough one here with all the pollen, but we're making it through. Let's see. I always wonder where Florida kids went for spring break. Yeah, Joseph said that. I mean, we hit the beach too. I don't go out to see snow very often. I've only seen it a handful of times in my life. And it just works out time-wise. I mean, it would make sense over winter break to go somewhere cold and want to see snow and whatnot, which would be ideal if we, had the time and situation for it. But spring break just seems to be the time that me and the boys, for at least the last 2 years, have managed to make it happen. I know I'm over here moving all kinds of stuff. As I said, I literally finished a paper 15 minutes before I hopped on this live, so it's not the most prepared live that I've done. But I had to plug in my laptop, so now we should be rocking pretty steady. Levisky, let's play pickleball after this live. Will, you should be packing for the trip if you're not packed already, and I still have to pack. But maybe in between some packing, we'll play a little pickleball. Which, by the way, pickleball is awesome. I think I've talked about it here on the channel. But if not, then give her a little Google. It's like a mix between tennis and ping pong. Really fun. Great workout. Let's see. Haven't seen you in a minute since I was like 10. I know it's been a long time, Isaiah. Man, I'd love to see you guys soon if you're out here in the area, or if I come to wherever you're at. I actually don't even know where are you guys at these days. Southern Minnesota. Hello from Gene. Howdy from Southern Minnesota. From Central Florida. Heck no, no one's. All right, Paul, you're a special one, man. Okay. All right. It's a great sport. Okay, but to each their own. You don't have to. Hey, Mom. My mom's here. Thank you for joining, Mama. Happy to see you in here. I'm gonna scroll back up a little bit. Old man Levi. Yeah. I added it into I think my last BBI video, but that one little snippet of like my knees cracking as I stood up and said, everyone around me knows that I've always been an old man at heart, whatever. I'm really not kidding. Like I make jokes about it, but it is true. What do you do for work? That was just up a bit of a ways. A bunch of stuff, not one thing in particular. I mean, I work at a doctor's office 2 to 3 days a week, 4 days a week, something like that. Work remote on my laptop whenever I'm not in the office. I go to school 2 days a week and then have schoolwork and stuff throughout the week. And then I'm doing the YouTube stuff now, and now that I'm actually making money from it, I can call it a job and not just a hobby. So that's also awesome. And on top of that, I clean like a doctor's office every other week. I drive out about an hour away and go clean a doctor's office and just stay busy. I mean, I'm always doing something. Hey, nephew. Hey, auntie. Thank you for joining. In Cali. Yeah, I thought you guys moved out there a long while ago. Isaiah, yeah, I thought you guys were out there a while ago, but I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I miss you guys. It's been a long time. And yeah, hopefully I get to see you guys soon. And I mean, I'd like to make a trip out to California eventually here one of these weeks, years, months coming up. Oh, heck no. No. Oh, that was the one before. Man, I'll pack in the morning. I can make time for pickle. All right, we'll make it happen. And Paul, it's not as bad as it sounds. Pickleball after, yep. Let's see. Debbie Garside, thank you for joining. Howdy, howdy. Oh, and landscaping. Yeah, I also landscape. Forgot to add that in there too. Yeah, we went there for a year, but couldn't see you. Yeah, plans don't always work out, but hopefully, like I said, in the future we can make and line up. But on a similar note of future travel plans, I love that Paul and Will are going back and forth. That's a funny little clash of worlds there. A buddy of mine and then my YouTube fam. Yeah, reverting back to where I was going with the prior trip. So the first few days we are actually planning on driving. We're debating whether we're going to go directly there or if we're going to stop off right in Oklahoma and see one of my other friend's dads and stay with him for a little bit. I might stay a night with him and then make the rest of the drive to Colorado. We'll be staying at one of my other friend's dad's house in Colorado for a few days. We have an Airbnb for the other few days. And then on the way back, we're hoping to stop back off in Oklahoma. And I don't know if I want to spoil it just yet, but I'm sure based off saying that, you might have an idea of what's going on. But I might be stopping off somewhere that I've been to recently and see someone very important to me. So that'd be really, really cool. Josh Sutherland, what's going on, man? I appreciate this guy. Fantastic human being right here. Love this guy to death. If you guys watch Life of Mars channel, you will know who that is. Great guy and personal, longtime, great friend and family member of mine. SCW lives. Hi, Josh. Paul's out of control. Caden's right. Paul's always a madman. Okay. You'll scare Will off. Oh, man. I love having Paul in here, man. Need to have control to be out of control. Hey, there you go. That's true. Wonder who, lol. Yeah. Well, Mary Murphy might have hit the nail on the head, and Auntie Anne might have gave her away right there too. But regardless, yeah, the plan, which isn't definite just because of my personal schedule and my dad's schedule, we don't know if it's just going to line up quite yet. But ideally, I'm able to stop off and see my dad, and hopefully spend a night and maybe a whole day out on the mountain. And maybe we'll get to show some cool content on Mount Magazine. I know you guys haven't seen that kind of stuff on You'll Come Home channel in a while. And then also, I would like to do some milling while I'm there because we didn't get to mill any wood last time, and it's been nonstop raining, as I'm sure many of you guys have seen from that. So, Levi, how long is the drive without a stop? The drive is 26 hours or something straight, just over 24 hours straight, something like that. But over a day, it's over 24 hours if you drive it just completely straight. But like I said, we have 5 guys, and the idea is to either do it straight with some rotations, or stop off, somewhere in the middle ground like Oklahoma or something like that, and make the rest of the trip the next day. Let's see. Into the Mist. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Happy you can make it in here tonight. Paul and man, hello, gorgeous. Yeah, by the way, I know we've talked about it like on every single live, but awesome channel there too, Paul, if you want to link that. Into the Mist, awesome channel. Please go check it out. Very good videos over there. Freedom Redbird, what's going on? How are you doing today? Oh man. Seriously, buddy, stop and finish the next day. We'll see, Paul. Once again, there's 5 guys driving. I think if we make rotations and turn it out, we should be okay. Got you into the mist. Well, another aspect I want to talk about as well was, per usual, put a pause on that, Antoinette M. Harper, thank you for joining in. Happy to have you in here. We gotta check something else too. I know I've gotten bad about this, but likes. 47 likes with 59 people in here. Appreciate you guys actually crushing it tonight. That is awesome. But it is something that I've told I need to be conscious of. So now that I'm being conscious, please hit the like button. Or as if I can remember who it is, one of my favorite commenters on all my videos, like the like button. Please do that. It's a great statement, and it's also great for me and helps the channel. So where I was going back to and revert back to was my constant strive for not only personal betterment, but also enlightenment, I guess you could put it. I have a few mentors, one of which who I actually regard as one of my mentors is Josh, the one that we just spoke of earlier. And great individual, very intelligent, and I look up to him quite greatly. He's a fantastic person, and I see a lot of myself in him as an older version of who I plan to be. And so I've spoken with him multiple times recently just about different things in life, as well as someone else that I believe I've spoken about before, which is like a friend of mine's grandpa, who's just a very wise philosopher man. He's great, great individual. And I actually have this notebook here that we talked about a plethora of things during our conversation. But I have like multiple pages here of notes, all from said conversations. And I may revert back to this and talk about a couple things in this live, because I wouldn't mind getting down that little path there if we're here to get enlightened and learn some stuff about ourselves and the world around us. But if that's just me that wants to open that jar, then I'll do it later myself. What's up, Levi? Brian Wilkerson just got here. Better late than never. Thank you for joining. Appreciate having you. And I don't know, does the lighting look as dark on y'all's screen as it does to me? Because for some reason it's looking additionally dark on my screen, which I don't like, but hopefully it doesn't look as bad to you guys. Levi, you may switch drivers, but you do need to rest up. I travel a lot, going to work on my younger days. Better to get there safe and have fun when you get there. Paul, I promise you we will use our due diligence. It is very possible that we will probably be stopping because I know all of us, and I'm sure after like the third rotation or third person in rotation, or the third driving / 8 to 12 hours into the drive, we'll probably all be like, yeah, we should probably stop off because we're all tired and ready to, get some rest. So it'll probably end up happening that way. Lighting is fine. Good deal, Paul. Thank you. It's good. Appreciate it. Freedom of Bird. It's good. Looking good. Sweet. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. Um, I just made the most banging sandwich. I wish you could taste this thing. I also wish I could try it, Will. That'd be phenomenal. I am pretty hungry. Currently on the tractor with Dad. We're digging holes. Nice. That's awesome, Corinne. My dad's also on his tractor. He may be making an appearance here in just a little bit if he can pop in and say hi, which would be cool. I always like talking to him here on the live, and you guys get to get a little extra guest appearance. Which, speaking of guest appearance, stick around for a little while. Linda Bing, howdy howdy, thank you for joining. Yes, so back to that. Per usual, like I said, the constant strive of betterment and enlightenment, trying to just be the possible version of not only myself but also the best, person that I can be in the world. That is a very active and busy, I guess, goal to achieve. But speaking of a few of these things, I wanted to go through. I hope you guys don't mind getting deep for a moment because I enjoy these conversations. So figure out with you guys. So one of the things that we talked about, and I believe I brought this up before, was quality. Someone's going to make a sandwich. Man, you suck. Well, Paul, if you can make a sandwich, keep the live running, you're rocking solid. Or if you're busy, but grab a sandwich somewhere, also convenient. All right, we're gonna talk about quality for a moment. I know we're gonna switch this up a little bit from the question group here straight to more of a professor/student. So buckle up your seatbelts, put your learning caps on, and we're gonna talk about some metaphysics here, if you don't mind. But quality is something that I've talked about quite a bit with this here direct mentor of mine, because it's something that's led him pretty much down his path of philosophy, and it all kind of leads back to one book which I've referenced before, which is Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, written by Robert Pirsig. And that pretty much the basis of that book was about quality and about kind of what quality means and what it is. For many people, they don't take even just the time to consider the little things like this, but I find it really intriguing, and I hope you guys do as well. So quality itself is many things. It's very deep, of course, being philosophical in its sense. But two of the ways that my mentor here, explains that you can look at it are through one, in terms of if you believe in God, God or Holy Spirit, or in the other sense, like the universe, or just a sentient or being in which isn't here on the physical realm. And then static, which are stable patterns, like the basic structures of life and stuff like that. And many of the things that go with quality that we talk about are things that feel tangible. So things can be quality in a sense of built well, or this water bottle is pretty quality because it's solid, it's not crappy. But in quality, in terms of relation, there is no tangible sense. For another thing, I guess I'll reference here is a metaphysic. So many people don't know what a metaphysic is. If I could do a simple Google definition term, it would probably be kind of like the outlines in which your views of life kind of confine the way you think and how you experience the world. And in another book that Pirsig wrote, in the Metaphysics of Quality, he talks about how for quality to be understood, the metaphysic must change, because one cannot be measured. So therefore, in the terms of modern day science, in something that could be measured or taken, tested, studied, stuff like that, it's not something that can be measured. But in the same sense, it's also not, I guess I use the terms objective and subjective. It's not objective in the term that it's measurable, but it's also not subjective in the term that it's solely from one person's belief. Now that can change depending on the person, but a lot of it is felt in a sense that's beyond what is just your own personal thought, feeling / belief. It's not just an emotion in a sense. But the depth that we went through in this entire conversation, I don't want to go too far down that spin, but the things like that, just to give you a bit of an insight of the conversations we have, are kind of what I've been talking about with him here for a few months now, but especially the last few weeks or so. And this type of stuff that's just on my brain constantly. So having done all kinds of deep thought recently and going through these I guess mental rings, mental loops of trying to find oneself, one's center purpose. I'm finding one more peace, and I wanted to loop this back to talking about the anxiety stuff because that's something that I've been working on consciously, and doing stuff like this really helps with that, feeling more comfortable in not only myself but in my existence of being. So I highly recommend people do your deep research, look into deeper stuff, because it will find inner peace that feels comfy, makes you feel good in your days. And once again, it's helped me with my anxiety in longer term. So I hope that little tidbit there was at least enjoyable to talk about. I held 60 people in here, so I hope most of you enjoyed the conversation there. We'll go back over to the comments here. Y'all should come to the Alaska cruise with the YouTubers group that's going in 2025. That would be awesome to join a Alaska cruise. I will look into that more. I might actually shoot you over a message and find out some more information from that. Come over, Paul. I'll make you one. You're crazy. I'm sorry I had to finish up dinner. No worries, Auntie Ann. No stresses. Ain't gonna bowl cereal because you're a lot talking food. Yeah. Well, sorry, Paul. It's Taco Tuesday. Ooh, tacos do sound delicious. Estella Knox. Hi, Levi. Howdy, howdy. I appreciate you joining. Thank you for that, Levi. I suffer from anxiety every day, and it can be horrible. From Beachy, yes. Like I said, that's something that I brought up before on the channel here, that mental health is something that's very important to me, and something that I take heavily into consideration and put a lot of effort and time thinking about. So with this channel being Life with Levi, like I said, the entire purpose of naming it that one, and maintaining the audience here, is that I want you guys to kind of know who I am, and that the camera that you're behind, I guess, or I'm in front of, however you want to look at it, is true to me. And I promise you, who I am right here is who I'm presenting I am. So I'll tell you about my insecurities, my flaws, my problems. That's one of them. And like I said, if I'm able to share some of that knowledge, some of the bounds of research that I'm constantly doing, and that can help some of you guys out, then I'm very happy to do so. But yeah, on that same note, like I said, effort, I'd say it could be your one thing there. Putting in the effort, and like I said, for me, that seems to be finding ways of deeper belief, meaning that give me more comfortable feelings of just existing, because existence can be difficult sometimes in terms of stress, anxiety, workload, life. I mean, even if you want to get real deep and ponderous, those nights where you're laying there in bed, the point of existence and life itself. But there's some really cool stuff to be found if you look for it and work hard to find it. So that was deep, Levi. Thank you, Auntie Ann. This brain has some goofy jokes on top, but I promise I can dig deep into some interesting topics. Some of my favorite conversations are of that higher caliber there. Check out Rambling with Brums or Jesse about the group cruise. Oh, cool. Will do, Freedom Redbird. Thank you. I would love to. I used to be fearless. The older I get, the more anxiety I have. If that's the case for me, then I'm screwed, because I experience it quite a bit as a young fella here. But as I said, there's always ways to try to help. And like I said, for everyone, even if it comes down to very extreme cases, even medicine these days can help many people. For me, that's not my first resort, because there's things I can do naturally to help, then I'm going to try to do that. But like I said, effort. If it's something that does affect you, and everyone has their different levels of management. If it's something that becomes debilitating, then we work forward and try to knock it out. You're just like your dad in ways to help others. Yeah, I mean, they do say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, and they wouldn't be extremely wrong in that. So, yeah, I love helping people. Love making people around me happy. That's speaking of one of those things, in all this deep conversation, I feel like one of my meanings here on, one of my purposes here on the planet Earth is to bring, joy, spread happiness, and this YouTube stuff gives me a platform to do that. So pretty cool. It's nice to be able to do so. So I'm glad I can spread, even if just 63 of you here now. It is fantastic to share all of my knowledge and young wisdom with you all, because I pull in a lot of information. So if I can share it, I try. Levi, Freedom Redbird is Brenda. Hey, Brenda from Freedom Redbird. Thank you for the clarification there, Paul. Dotash. If I would really love to know if I'm saying that right. I say Dotash, like 2 words put together in one. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know if I'm saying it right. Forever hold your peace, or let me know over there in the comments. But thank you. Appreciate you joining. I'm gonna pop my ears again because my allergies are trying to kill me. Oh, goodness. You always make me happy, Levi. Well, thank you, Auntie Ann. You always make me happy with your presence. And speaking of presents, I'd like to see you in real life again, because it was fantastic seeing you at the last meetup that I went to. God knows how long ago that was now. But it would be lovely to see you again here soon. I know there's that other meetup coming up pretty soon here in the next few months, and I'd love to make that one happen if I can. So I will be keeping you guys posted with that. Auntie Ann is fearless all day, every day. She's got enough courage to put me in timeout. That's true. That is very, very true. I wouldn't mess with her. You know, anxiety can hold you back, but Auntie Ann's got the fire inside of her. I wouldn't mess with her. You're a good soul, Levi. Thank you, and thank you, Beachy. I appreciate that. Try my best. I really do. I'm sure, as you guys can tell from the current energy levels, much more tired today than my usual self. But even on days like today, where it's just been a go, stay busy, type day, still do my best, stay positive. Always makes things better to look at it from the positive side of the light than the negative. And that goes for most things in life. If you can keep out most of the negativity / keep out, a lot of the stressors, stuff like that, out of the simple things, then you'll find out, how much good there is and how little there is to stress / worry about, unless you think you would. Jim Frank Levi, greetings again from South Korea. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you joining here, man. I have talked about you guys, you in particular, but you guys as a whole over there at the base multiple times, because that was the absolute coolest thing from you guys. Put me up on the TV. You said whenever I had that big live with my dad, absolutely blew me away. I couldn't believe that I was being played in South Korea with some awesome guys out there. So I really do appreciate you guys, or you specifically, Jim Frank, and everyone out there's support, and for all you guys do. Seriously, thank you all. That is fantastic. And I'm so glad you're able to make it tonight. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, I'd mess with her a little, but I'd have to make sure husband wasn't around first. Levi, check it out. Scott's rambling. Yeah, we'll do. Let's see. Do you worry about Paul? Yeah, Auntie Ann's got it right. Brian Wilson, where's Dad? I believe that he is on his tractor currently. I actually talked to him on the phone just a little bit ago. He may be popping his way in here just a little bit, which would be cool, but not guaranteed. He's out there fixing the road. If you guys saw his most recent videos, he has had a lot going on out there with the storms recently. So I'm always wishing him the best. I feel bad for him because, life's not easy out there all the time. He gets to have a couple chill days here and there as them rainstorms come through. But then, as soon as the storm's over, you got to deal with all the cleanup. So those days relaxing are met by long days out there working, moving rock, getting everything back the way it's supposed to be, moving the water flow to where it should be, because out there on the mountain is pretty unpredictable. So always wishing them the best. But yeah, that's the thing there. Jim, what's the name of the base on? Jim, what is the name of your base you're on? I've got a buddy in the Army stationed in South Korea right now. Will. Oh yeah. Is it who's out there right now? Is it Billy or is it Jordan? Which one's around there? Yes, road is trashed, but he and Uber will fix it up. I have absolute full faith he'll get it right. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time and quite a bit of effort, but no, he'll definitely get it. I don't think any Southerners worried about single Brit. Okay, that's a good one. Jordan, yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, Jim, if you're looking over at the comments, let us know, because I would also like to know that what Will said here. I'll go ahead and pop it up on the screen just so you don't miss it. Well, on a similar note of me only having so many things that I do in my day-to-day and can update you guys about, any more questions you have for future videos / things you'd like to see in the future, and I've asked you this before, but gym style content. I know that I've gotten to go on that. You guys would like to see some of that. So in this upcoming video that I'll be posting Friday, I have some gym content. So I'm excited to show you guys that and get some feedback. Of course, with going to a new gym now, the new climbing gym, I'm going to be able to get some better footage there than what I've had from this footage, which was from a week or so ago, in the upcoming video at my apartment gym. But hopefully the lighting is decent and there's a couple cool clips I can pull out of it. But coming up, I'm thinking, get a couple videos of us traveling while we're going out there to Colorado. Some more whenever we are actually there in Colorado, whether that be the skiing stuff, which I should be able to get some fantastic footage from that as well. That's going to be amazing. I was so upset I didn't have a GoPro at the time that I was out there last time, because the views from on top of the mountain are some of the best I've ever seen in my entire life. Skiing down some of these opening, these big open white powder days, it's speechless. I was absolutely speechless. It's fantastic. So definitely excited to show you that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, us exploring the downtown Denver area, maybe checking out a couple cool restaurants, maybe a couple cool sightseeing stuff. And then some rock climbing would be really cool to fit in there as well. And then hopefully, like I said, we can stop off and see old Come On Mountain on the way back. So that'd be really cool. Hi from over the pond. Enjoy spring day. Well, thank you, Petrus Van der Mer. Whoa. I really hope I didn't butcher that too bad. Van der Mer. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate the comment, one. And hi as well. I work on both Camp Humphreys and Osan Air Base in, whoa, not going to try that one after butchering that name. South Korea. Cool. Will, got your comment, man. Check it out. Springdale, we had snow last night and expecting more. I know we're actually supposed to be expecting some pretty good snow while we're up in Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma, in Colorado, which would be very, very ideal for some skiing days. So we can get some fresh powder up there. That'd be really cool. Things seem to work out whenever we, me and my buddies travel together. I don't know, we'll knock on wood that things don't change, but they always seem to work out for us. So no matter what, where there's a will, there's a way. And I think that's why we always make it happen. Let's see. Glenda Bendale. Hi. Hi, how are you? Appreciate you joining in. Hi, my buddy Jordan is at Camp Humphreys. Crazy small world. That is pretty crazy. Wow. Buddy of mine, high school friend, military. I do YouTube. Someone watches my YouTube, and the same base all across the world. That really is crazy. Paul, more time to drink keeps you warm. Hi, Levi. Hope you're having a great evening. Scott Burke, thank you for joining. Good to see you, and thank you. I hope you are as well. Jim Frank, it is a very small world. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm stunned, honestly. That's wild to think about, that there's correlation there, but globalization. Oh, bite your tongue. We're not getting snow here, lol. Yeah, nope. I did stop it, Auntie Ann. I don't think you guys are getting any snow. Yeah, bite, not bit. I got you. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good, Glenda. I hope everyone here is once again enjoying their night. We got 69 people in here. It's a nice number. I appreciate all of you being in here. Let's go ahead and check that like one more time. 81 likes with 69 here. Hey, we're doing good. I appreciate even people popping in and popping out, dropping a like. So very good. Much appreciated. Well, maybe you need to take your buddies to Come On Mountain every time you go there. You seem to take bad weather with you. I know, Paul, man. We talked about that on the last video I was on while I was out there with my dad. But I really don't know what it is. I don't know why. I think I'm 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 now on every time I've been to Come On Mountain. I seem to bring bad weather with me. I'm really not trying. I'm really not. I would love to go out there and experience, my Uncle Ian did the first time he was out there. Go swim in the spring or the creek for a little bit, take the dogs out and play, enjoy some nice weather, maybe even do a little bit of work out there. Not many people get too excited about working, but I grew up working with my dad. That's one of those things. It's almost nostalgic to do work with him. So I would absolutely love to go out there and mill some wood and burn up some siding, maybe even place some siding. That'd be cool. Get the outdoor kitchen going, all the things. I mean, I will say I did do a little bit of work last time I was out there. Last time or time prior from the most recent one. Went out there and laid some rock with them and helped them with some plant stuff and simple things, but no real work stuff, which I would like to do. Let's see, 4 for 4. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm 4 for 4. Let's see. Bad weather magnet. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking, I come from Florida, so I'm heading up that way. It's raining here in Florida often, so I'm thinking I'm just bringing the rain with me. Because he was even telling me too, my dad, he was like, the weather that he's experiencing right now for the past, few weeks at least, has been the worst rain that that area has experienced, at least from what his neighbor said, in the last like 10 years. So I don't think it's just me. I think there might also be some other factors at play here than just me coming up to the mountain. But you're not wrong, and neither is this going to be lifts. You either bring bad weather or a sickness. The other sickness, all right, it was my fault, but my dad would rather see me and get sick than not see me. So there's blame everywhere if you really want to place it somewhere. No, Ain's that bad weather. He's a bad weather wizard. If I was a bad weather wizard, I'd be fine because I just go to all the places and all the people I don't like and just put a rain cloud over their house and just never take it away. But it is what it is. We got snow in PA overnight. It's pretty much melted off today. Nice, Scott Burt. Like I said, I really am excited to see snow. Nice or not nice. I don't know if you were excited about the snow or not. You're up there in Pennsylvania, so maybe you weren't. But I'm very excited to see snow because for me, for as long as I've been alive, 20 years now, once again, I think I've only seen like snow a handful of times, maybe 2 handfuls, not many. It's like 10. I have a normal amount of fingers. So I'm super excited. I'm a little bit sad that we're not going to be staying at the same place we did last time. We were able to stay with one of my friend's aunts who has just a beautiful home, great, little yard with outdoor, whatchamacallit, hot tub. So I'd like dunk underwater and spike my hair up in a spike and it would freeze into a spike. And then I'd jump out and go roll around in the snow and then jump back in. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm really hoping to find a couple hot tubs or at least 8. If I can get in one hot tub the whole trip in the snow, it's the most immaculate feeling. So hopefully we can run that back again. It'd be fantastic. Paul, from your lives, hard to believe. Adult green. Don't know that reference personally. True out weather around here. True out weather around here has been crazy with without you being here. Good grief, I can't type tonight. It's okay, Auntie Ann. We're all struggling here. Okay, look at me. I'm flustered, tired, allergied up. I don't know how you want to turn that into an adjective, but I'm allergied up. Okay, it's trying to take me out. Got my eyes watering, my ears popping, my nasal cavity stuffed. We're fighting, but keep rocking. Never stop. Probably here. I was just telling Grandma about how Uncle Mark and you stayed the snow longer than all the others. Yeah, I absolutely love it. With that, back to what she just said. We did the exact same thing whenever I was in Colorado. We just saw who could lay down in the snow the longest. I believe I failed 2, won 1. So out of the 3, 1 for 3. It's better than 0. So we're getting more and more apt. Once again, I'm a Florida guy. I'm born and raised in Florida. I am not the most off for cold weather 1 or snow 2, but I do love it. Speaking of cold and snow, and even double back. Speaking of, so that's 2 callbacks. That's crazy. I'm about to start doing cold pool therapy. I have a few of my friends who've been doing it more recently. Done all kinds of research. I'm curious if anyone here actually, of the 79 people here now, hello all 79 people from the 69 we had a few minutes ago, hide 10 extras, 76, a little few extras. But do any of you, or have you ever went into a cold pool or done a polar plunge or anything of the sorts? It's something I plan on incorporating here into kind of my daily routine in the next few months, and I'm excited to see what it can do. I've seen all kinds of beneficial results from whether it be physical, mental. That's about all of it, but there's a lot in either of those categories. So I would absolutely love to hit some cold pool. So I've been to a cold pool. Thanks. This guy's cool. He did 5 minutes the other day. Can you believe that? I'm saying that kind of satirically, but that actually is very impressive. 5 minutes in the cold pool is miserable. The second you get in, your body like activates fight or flight, and you're like, you can't breathe. Your muscles tense up. I feel like you're dying. It sucks. But the second you get out is the best you've ever felt in your life. It's rejuvenating. It's like you took 15 shots of espresso and just finished skydiving. It's like just it all hits you, and you feel amazing. Um, my sense of humor is the only thing that keeps me wanting to stroll on this life. Well, Paul, keep laughing and keep joking, man. I'm here to take all your jokes if you'd like. Um, just proves your own statement. The campaign. Let me go back up. Didn't see it in the world. Must really suck. Well, you guys aren't too far off. Nope, no freezing water for me. I'm a wimp. Caden is lying, says Will. Yes, I've done cold challenge for 6 months. Paul, nice. Look, see, boom, literally talked about it. It is fantastic. And that's really cool to hear. Guys, if you haven't done cold pools, give it a shot. You're gonna hate it right off the rip, no matter what. But it's really cool. So do it. And literally, just in one Google search, like I highly recommend. Like after you get off this live, I mean, stay here for a few. It's like 14 more minutes is how long I plan to stay here. So stick through that little bit of time, and then as soon as that's over, go to Google and type in benefits of cold pool, and I promise you, you're gonna be like, no way, just getting cold water can do that, but it can. So I plan to start doing it soon. And Paul, I'm really glad to hear you're doing that. That's awesome. Great for your health. Dot the initials of my full name. We'll change it tonight. My name is Dottie. You don't have to change it. I like Dotash. That works for me. But hi, Dottie. I will try to remember that from now on whenever I see the name. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate your presence. Let's see. Will is a liar. He's never been in a body of water. He can't swim. I did the cold snow plunge in Iceland at the Blue Lagoon. Check it out, Levi. Well, before I forget, I will give it a Google search, and I'll leave it there for whenever the live's over. That sounds awesome. I mean, it sounds also terrible, like extremely, extremely freezing. And at least in something like that, where whenever you go to the cold pool at like the gym, you come out to normal air, or maybe even to the hot tub or the sauna. That is just miserable. You get out and you're walking on snow. That's more power to you, Big Wave FLA. I don't know how you do it. Good point, sir. Most of us here feel the same way. The cold pool is shallow, so no swimming, thankfully. Yeah. Get wrecked, Will. Doesn't have to know how to swim. 91 people in here, cranking it up in the last 15 minutes. I appreciate all of your interaction. 102 likes in here. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Knocking it out the park, guys. Home run. There's a little reference for knocking it out the park. Back in 84, I got up to 10 minutes after the second week. Jeez. Well, Paul, you were ahead of the wave, man. It didn't start becoming popular till a couple of years ago, but more power to you for rocking it back in 84, for one. And 10 minutes, that's very impressive. I'm hoping to maybe get it up to, maybe 2 minutes starting, and I'll be rocking. I've done it a few times here and there. I think, once again, maybe only a handful or a couple handful of times I've actually done the cold pool. But every time I've done it, it's made me feel absolutely fantastic after. So I'm really looking forward to doing it again. Caden can't even really spell. Can't trust him. Will's right. If your allergies keep playing you up, get some local honey and lemon juice in a mug with hot water. And yes, I have heard that, Linda Bing. It helps with local honey. Me and my dad were actually talking about that whenever I was up there seeing him, because I was talking about how bad my allergies were even affecting me there in Arkansas. Because as I was there, it was kind of just starting to turn into spring and all the flowers were blooming. And I do need to actually should get some B-roll while I'm at school for you guys. I'll do that whenever I come back from spring break. The amount of flowers on my school campus, it's beautiful. It is. I absolutely love it. But walking around at school is miserable. It sucks. It hurts. It's rough. But it's nice to look at. But all this just gets close. I mean, you can see, like, even now my eyes are, like, glossed over. But we're fighting it. We're getting through. I'm a member of the Polar Bear Club. One time was enough for me. The shock was unbelievable. I don't think I was gonna make it out the water. Yeah, Scott Burke. It definitely is a fight or flight feeling. So yeah, I understand your one time reasoning, but if you ever could manage to get back in, I promise it would have great health benefits. SW lifts. I hate cold water. I will say that though in the springs, the first one's like, yeah, the springs are different though. The springs feel fantastic. Um, well, would you looky here? I got two, not one, two super stickers. Those are like my first super stickers. Never had a super sticker. I've only seen super chats. I have two 99-cent super stickers from two fantastic people. This guy right here, Buddy Caden. This guy right here, Buddy Aiden. I love both these guys, and they're great, and I thank them both. You can probably hear that. That's why I said it so loud. But that is awesome. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Well, nope. I got out of the cold bath into the cold air. It was an outside bathtub. Yeah, Paul, you're an absolute madman. Karen Brass, sorry I was late. Was watching. We'll watch the beginning. Thank you. I appreciate you going back. All of the views really help. And I appreciate you being here. That's awesome. Thank you. I told your dad to. Let's see. Dottie. Hey. Awesome, Dottie. Great fix. It's true, Brenda. We add 6 bags of ice each morning. That's ridiculous, man. I really don't get it. Cedar pollen here is awful. I know what you mean. From Freedom Redbird, yeah, it is a terrible, terrible feeling if you have bad allergies. Blue Lagoon is a natural hot spring and volcanic mud. People come from all around. Oh wow. Oh, dude, I have heard of that Blue Lagoon. I was like, I knew it sounded familiar. But yes, I have heard of that. Actually, I've seen a few videos on it. That's sick. You've been there before. Big Wave FLA. I would absolutely love to take a trip out there. I think it'd make a great video too. A $9.99 super sticker from this guy. Wow, that's my buddy Will. Absolutely pulling through, crushing it. I'll probably end up using that to buy him a chicken sandwich at some point over this trip. But I really do appreciate it, Will. Thank you so much. And I don't know why chicken sandwiches seem to be just my go-to correlation to super chats, but it just seems to make sense in today's economy, at least. Dang, Paul, that's crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. Cold water makes things look smaller. The Camp Family Hill. You're right, but it also burns brown fat and makes you look shredded and swole. So you give some, you take some. Caden Mallard with a $49.99 super sticker. Oh my goodness. No way. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. That's a whole processing fee. That's funny. Yeah, that's awesome though. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. That's unreal. I love the healthy competition, especially when it hits my pocket. That's just even better. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, these guys are unlimited chicken sandwiches. Will got it right. Thank you, boys. I do appreciate your battling to help me out. It is very, very much appreciated. Y'all are crazy. Lowell, I went swimming in an indoor pool after breaking the ice and clearing it with a few friends in boarding school. Yeah, that is really cool. I would love to do something like that in the like actual outdoors. And speaking of, with more and more travel in the future, some places I definitely do want to go is out to like Finland, Norway, stuff like that. Go see like the fjords and all that kind of. It would be fantastic. It'd be super cool to see that in person. Run it, Will. No, you don't have to. But yeah, it'd be really cool to see that kind of stuff. Speaking of Will, actually, he's a guy from the fjords. Will, where are you from again? Like your family's? I think they're. No, it's not. Is it Norwegian? I don't think so. Oh yeah, Norway. Yeah. Levi, let's go to Norway and see my family. Yeah, my buddy Will. He's from Norway, or his lineage is. And yeah, once again, I would absolutely love to see that place. It's stunning in its own sense. Oh, hold on, pause. 101 people. We broke 100 in the live. We're gonna give a little round of applause here. It's a very quiet applause, but it's a one-man show. So what do you expect? Thank you to the 101 people being here, talking to me, talking about nothing. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, no, Norway would be absolutely sick, and I would love to make some awesome content there. And shoot, hey, Will, man, I'm just saying, we can make it happen. We can actually make it happen. Jacques Lovstrom, I believe that's how you say that. Lofstrom, something like that. Sweden. I would also love to come see Sweden. That'd be fantastic. Norway. Norway. Norwegians come from Norway. Lol. Well, yeah, I got that. But he himself, I don't think, was born there. That's what I kind of meant, Paul. I appreciate the little sass there, man. Norway is awesome. Big Red Fillet. Yeah, it'd be fantastic to go. I've heard some awesome stuff. Ron Gray, hi Levi from Kincardine, Ontario, yep, CA. What's going on? I'm not going to try to find the abbreviation for that because I'm not the most knowledgeable on abbreviations. Seen a bunch of claps. Scott Burke sent a wash hands, 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 bunch of exclamation marks. I know what you mean. The emojis don't always come through, but thank you. I do appreciate it. We'll wash our hands and clap at the same time. It's good for your health and makes you happy. Dude, the whole Cavernaland gang is going to Norway. We'll make it stay over the country. Yeah, no, Will, I'm dead serious. I would absolutely love to make that that trip happen. It'd be one, a fantastic trip with the boys. It'd be great. And two, it would be a lot of fun to make a video. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Thank you, Daniel Watson. Yeah, this is what it looks like on my screen, but I know what you guys are doing, so I do really appreciate the claps. That's awesome. 4 minutes, Levi. Yes, Paul. 4 minutos. That's Spanish. I'm doing Duolingo. Add that in there too. Now you guys know even more about me. I'm learning Spanish. I've taken a few years of it in school, and I grew up around a bunch of Hispanics, so I want to know how to speak Spanish. I understand a good bit, but can't speak at all. So we're also working on that. Whoop whoop, says Debbie Garside. Whoop whoop, right back at you. We love you too, DJ Turner. DJ, thank you. Much love to everyone here. I really do love you all. You all mean so much to me. 110 of you are sitting here after I've sat here for 56 minutes and 37 seconds and counting. Talk about the stuff that's going on in my life, the things I aspire to do in the future, the deep conversations I have in this yearbook, and all the random things that I talk about. And you all really enjoy it. So I really do appreciate it. And for the third or fourth, fifth callback of the entire episode of this Levi's conversation, I said there was going to be a special guest potentially. And look, there's one.
Special guest. Caught the very end.
He did.
Just got back from pickleball.
Nice.
Paul, you would have loved it.
I bet you would have, Paul. Paul says I can speak a bit of German, but teachers always hated what I taught the kids. Yeah, nice. You're awesome, Levi. Thank you, Glenda. Glenda, I appreciate it. Big Wave FLA, are you going to ski or snowboard? Ski. We both ski.
Ski. Yeah, I don't like snowboarding. A lot harder.
I personally haven't tried it, but from all the people that I know that like have skied multiple times and also snowboarded multiple times, they've all told me that like if you're gonna just do it, like a year trip or just go have fun, go ski. You're gonna have more personal enjoyment. Corinne sent me a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Corinne. Clap. Round of applause. Thank you. I appreciate it, Corinne. We're both struggling college students out here. I promise I don't expect it from you, but I really do appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you so much. That's funny when you type and clap and the emoji that pops up, not wash hands. Yeah. I don't know. Speaking of again, I said something about another guest, and would you look at that? There's 3 guys in the room now. Great live tonight, Levi. Have a safe trip. Keep us posted. I promise, Charlene Grady, you guys will see a ton of content. And these are some of the friendly faces you'll be seeing a lot on the camera. Thanks for the scare, Caden.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Let's see. You're welcome. Keep it up. Thank you, Corinne. Got you next time. Just keep an eye out on your next live. Goodness gracious, these two fellows are easy on the eyes. Thanks, Will. Appreciate it. Skiing is better if you have difficulty staying on your feet. I'm pretty decent staying on my feet, but
I got pretty good balance.
Yeah, ski's fun for me personally. This guy snowboarded last year whenever we went.
Yeah, I'm going to be snowboarding again.
Yeah. 3. Thank you, Will. I'm about to drop money on a camera tomorrow. I'm definitely be a broke college student for sure. Oh, nice. Keep me posted. Are you going to get in the Sony ZV-1, the one we talked about? Either way, that's awesome. Congratulations on getting the new camera. I'm excited to see the new content. Jacques Lofstrom, thanks for the sprint. Good to see you guys. Irene Turner. What's up, fellas? Scott Burke. Corinne, sir. Have fun on your trip. See you next one. Yes, guys. Already, y'all. Are we playing pickle? Yes.
Oh, cool.
All right. With our last 34 seconds and counting here, Once again, as always, it's another Tuesday down. We're going to keep doing these until you guys either get tired of me or I get tired of doing these, which won't be anytime soon. I hope you guys don't reciprocate the also not good feeling and just continue to keep the good vibes up. Thank you all so much. The 109 of you in here as we're finishing. And I really appreciate everyone being here. Thanks to these two guys for popping in and being some friendly faces to switch up the vibe right towards the end. I love you all. Thank you all so much. And like I said, keep an eye out for all the content. A ton of new stuff to come on this trip. And yeah, don't do that. God damn it. Paul, why are you doing this? Why are you don't enable them? They're already bad influences. All right, Annabor, I'm glad you made it at the last minute. I love you. Thank you for joining. You're a fantastic person. Please check out the rest of the live if you can. Everyone, enjoy your night. Say goodbye, guys.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
All right, thanks, guys. And I will keep you posted with my future endeavors. See y'all soon. Peace.